Hey everyone, welcome back to Restless Riches. Today's topic is what is a real estate agent's salary? And this may come as a surprise to you, but usually there isn't one. Almost all real estate agents work on commission only. This means they don't have any base salary. If they don't sell, buy, rent, or produce in some sort of way, they're not making anything. And if anything, it's actually negative because there's a lot of fees associated with being a real estate agent. For more information on becoming a real estate agent and real estate vocabulary, I would highly recommend my buddy Andy Cassidy's channel. I'll put the link in here. He has some great videos explaining these topics. So let's talk about commission more. And this is the reason that most people cannot be real estate agents. They need, if I work X amount of time, I want X amount of dollars. Whereas a real estate agent, you could work lots of hours, and if you don't close a deal, you make nothing. This is actually also a reason why close to 90% of real estate agents fail within 5 years or less. Yeah, it's just really not for everybody. The real estate game is a long game. This is not something where you're going to come in and you're going to sell a ton of properties right away. I mean, that could happen. That would be very fortunate for you. But generally, it takes a long time. You have to develop trust, develop knowledge of the market, establish connections, and these connections grow over time. You can think of each deal that you make as like a seed. So for example, if you help someone find a rental place, you help them find an apartment, maybe it's a 1-bedroom. Maybe later they, get a significant other and they want a larger apartment. Maybe after some time they have a child. They want to buy a house. So you help them buy a house. And then they have more kids. So you have to help them sell that house and then buy another house. So if you were counting with me, you had the first rental, a bigger rental, buying a house, selling a house, and then buying a bigger house. So that's one person you meet that ends up being 5 deals. And that also means if you're providing them good service, they're going to recommend their friends and family to you. So that could be even 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or more deals. And that all starts from one seed. But that doesn't happen overnight. This is obviously over time. So real estate really is the long game, but it can be a rewarding long game if you stay in it long enough. Like the great Steve Jobs said, business is like attrition. It's whoever survives and lasts the longest, just by virtue of being there for a long amount of time, you're going to reap more rewards. One other benefit of real estate is a flexible schedule. So it's not like a typical 9-to-5 office job where you got to be there at 9 and you don't get to leave until 5. So you're going to be moving around. You could go to the office 9 to 5 if that fits your schedule. But with technology now, you can do a lot of work from home on your phone and just really be out in the field, meeting with clients. So there's a lot of flexibility to set up the schedule how you want it to be, how you need it to be. One caveat of this is if you don't schedule well, you could end up hurting yourself by not making money, by not producing. Another cool thing about being in real estate is that you can work with family, and this really has a compound effect. So like I mentioned earlier, my buddy Andy Cassidy, he works with his family, Cassidy and Associates, and because of this, they're able to exponentially and compound on all that experience, all those deals, all that growth. So they're building like a mini empire. And I've seen this in many real estate agent groups and brokerages. If you love real estate and you're in it for the long, long game, then this is definitely a way to go. And I'm going to try and get my kids into it as well. So another cool benefit is you get to see awesome, amazing real estate like every day. And it's so cool to be able to go into different homes, see these different styles, and learn about all the markets in your area, what's going on, what's hot, what's moving, what's not. And it helps you if you're going to eventually become an investor, which if you're a real estate agent, I would highly recommend because you have that knowledge. You can use that to really profit by buying in areas that are coming up and then selling them later, or just holding on to them. So real estate is one of the best ways towards wealth if you do it correctly. If you are considering a career in real estate and have more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I'll answer them. And also you can check out my buddy Andy Cassidy's channel. He would be happy to answer questions, I'm sure. He's based in California. I'm in Illinois. So if you have questions based on those locales, we can definitely answer them the best that we can. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like. I'm trying to provide value for you guys, so hopefully I did that. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.